This is night 2, NSTT 2018. And those of you who are here in NSCT, this is our evening to have one presentation to prepare you for your presentations. For those of you watching through the live streaming and for the videos that we'll be having, when Christian gets out of the way of the video. If you're watching this is our preparation for the presentations that everybody here is going to be doing beginning on day 10. We've got a lot of feedback and other things to do before then. This evening, we have, all the way from Mexico, a master trainer of neurosemantics. David Murphy became a master trainer in 2012. So that's been 6 years, and every year at NSTT, he makes several presentations, and the presentations are always not only fascinating and engaging and full of learnings, but also quite enjoyable. And so, if you'll put your hands together and give a warm welcome to David Murphy.
Wow, what a warm welcome. It feels great to be here at the front, being received that way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So how are you doing? Awesome. Awesome. Are you taking care of yourself? Yes. Yes. Are you sleeping well? Yes. This is the second day. Are you feeling okay? Yes. Are you treating yourself in a kind of way? That's good. Anyone here is not treating yourself okay? Well, thank God. So, let me start speaking from my heart. And I want to frame this. This is not just words. This is not just to be a nice guy here at the stage. It is what I really feel. I feel privileged. I feel honored to be here, not only in this moment, during this presentation, but in the whole process, knowing great people, knowing great hearts, spirits that are willing to change the world. Is that what you want? Yes. Is that part of your dream? Yes. Who has that kind of mission? Okay. And for sure, some of you are thinking already what is going to occur when you will be presenting and you will be benchmarked and you will receive your scores. And for sure, some of you are feeling that kind of pressure, that kind of nervousness. And for sure, some others in the same room are thinking at that moment something is going to be joyful and something is going to be having fun. I'm sure we have all those ranges. Is it that true? Yes. Okay. So let me check with you. Who is thinking about that moment and feeling anxiety? Okay. Oh, Christian also. Okay, thank you, Christian. Who is feeling terrified about that moment? Oh, thank God. Oh, Jason. Okay. We have one. We always have one. Who is feeling kind of worried? Not anxious, but a little bit worried. Okay. Who's feeling nervous about that moment? Okay. Who is feeling excited about that moment? Oh, okay. Who is thinking about that moment as something that's going to be really enjoyable, full of pleasure? Wow. So we have all those ranges. That's amazing, isn't it? In the same room, different kinds of experiences of something is not occurring yet. Isn't that funny? Because that has to do with the way we perceive, as we have been speaking, presenting in our presentations of APG, the way we perceive, the way we give meaning to things that are occurring or things that will occur in the future. Or as we saw in the traumas, things that happened in the past. It's amazing, isn't it? So, let's turn to the topic I'm going to present to you this evening. And that means that in the next 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes, I will be presenting to you this wonderful part. Presence of mind under pressure. You like it? Presence of mind under pressure. And for doing this, I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm going to share something that I lived in the past. There I was doing a training in my place in Chiapas. In the room, there were around 40 participants. And I was really engaged, you know. And the audience, I think they were engaged because I was calibrating and everything was just smooth, perfect. Until that moment. Yeah. That moment when somebody opened the door of that room, the workshop room. I was in a hotel. Who's this guy? And he was drunk. He was drunk. He came in. The room was set as a big circle, so that all the people was around the room. This guy came inside in the middle of that room. He was drunk. You know? He stared at me. And then he saw the audience and he said, "Don't believe this guy. He's a liar. Bullshit. All the things he says is bullshit." Was a long silence in the room. And all that smoothness that I was experiencing, and for sure the group was experiencing at that moment, at least for me, a nightmare started. I start feeling a lot of pressure. I was in the middle of that pressure. And this has to do with the importance of what I'm going to share with you right in this moment. Are you ready to hear this? Yeah. Putting yourself under stress, under pressure, it's a great way to undermine your life. So whenever you want to undermine your life, you know what to do. There it is. So why is this pattern important to you, for you as a trainer? Why is this important? Well, It is critical because if you know how to be present, your mind be present under pressure, you will be a great presenter. You will have control of what you're doing. You will have resourceful responses, even though the pressure. And especially, you will become a great trainer. Do you want that? I don't believe you. I think you're not ready for this. Perhaps this is too much. Too much for you. Are you ready? So let me share you a little metaphor. When I think about this pattern, presence of mind under pressure, I have this metaphor. The metaphor is, I think about myself as in that moment, the story I was telling you. I think of myself with a lot of fire, burning fire. But inside a protected bubble. Inside of a protected bubble, something more or less like this, except that that's a beautiful lady. In the middle of all that pressure, but inside of that bubble, being present, being there. Would you like that? For your final presentation? Yes? Who wants it? Show it to me. Show me the money. I'm sorry, show me your hands. So let's start defining presence of mind. What do we mean with presence of mind? Well, in a simple way, is keeping your mind in the same place your body is. Because you know that human, we can be in a certain place, our body is in a certain place, but our mind could be in the past. Or it could be in the future. Imagining things. What if? What if I do it wrong? What if I do a mistake? What if they don't like me? What if, blah, etc. Or what if something doesn't work? So presence of mind is everything here. My body, my mind, my heart, everything in the same place. There you have the summarize. Not in the past, not in the future, but in the present. I like that. And this invites me to show you another point. The more present you are, the more control you have. The more present you are, the more control you have. So if you go to the opposite, the more you are in the past or your mind is in somewhere else, the less control you have. Like it? So now we have presence of mind. We have the definition. And what do we mean by under pressure? So let me show you this slide that summarizes. Under pressure, that means in the context or situation where you put yourself under pressure. For example, having time pressure, wanting to do it perfect, having some disagreement, or it could be pressure, financial pressure. Oh, I don't have enough money. This workshop is not going to let me enough money. How can I pay all the expenses, the hotel, the room, etc.? Or inner demands. I have to do it right. I cannot make mistakes. So those are the kind of thinkings, of thoughts that puts us under pressure. Who knows to do that? Come on, don't be shy. Do you know how to do that? To put yourself under pressure. To have that feeling, I'm running, I need to run. Time is winning me. We're like in a, like a career, like a contest. So being present, even though you have that kind of pressure, even though somebody is pressing you, that's beautiful, isn't it? Let me share this. Oh, this beautiful. A calm mind is a resourceful mind. A calm mind is a resourceful mind. You have all the resources there. And before that, this is, technology sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. This is a quote from Thomas Carlyle. No pressure, no diamonds. En español, si no hay presión, no hay diamantes. So somehow that means that we can get, metaphorically, a great diamond, a great trainer. If you have pressure, especially if you can keep your mind present under that pressure. So let me end that story. There I was, seeing that crazy guy, telling that I was a liar, discounting what I was saying, and the people were like, what should we do? So that was not the real problem. The real problem was the experience I was having in my mind, in my body. I was under pressure, and I started losing focus and losing my state. Fortunately, I knew this pattern. I did it in the past. So I just fired my anchors, my special ankles. You will see that when I'm going to demonstrate this pattern. My spatial anchors, and special also. Spatial and special anchors. So I got into my state. And I also get into the state of assertiveness. And I said, what you're doing is inappropriate. Please, you have to leave. If you don't leave, I'm going to call the police, the guards of the hotel. So then he just looked at me. He was so drunk, he looked at me and said, I will see you later on the street. He left. So I came back. I was there. I just said some frames to the group in order to invite them to be there again fully and run whatever I was running at that train. So would you like to know the steps of this pattern? Yes. Would you like to live the experience? Because in about 2 minutes, I will invite somebody here at the front to help me to demonstrate this. And of course, that person is going to have a great experience. You know how to have presence of mind under pressure. So these are the 5 simple steps. There says that it's in page 54, but it's not on 54. I'm sorry. It's on 47 in your manuals. Page 47. So we have the elicitation question. Do you have presence of mind when you are in stress or under pressure? Would you like to? And we will use this, especially in the context of training, of presenting, because I want you to have something really, really powerful for your presentations. But that doesn't mean that you cannot use this pattern for other contexts. You can use it, of course. Okay? So the first step is identifying the context where you need more presence of mind. We have the questions there. The second step is identify the elements or of resources that are needed in order to create that state of presence of mind. The third step is designing your new state. The fourth step is accessing and amplifying each resource and apply it to the trainer event. The first one that we identify on step one. And the fifth one is the future-paced and validation, integration. So the question is, who would like to have the privilege of come here and demonstrate? So we have 3 volunteers just to check. Do you have a reference, a moment where you were presenting and you were under pressure and not at your best, you were not present? Do you have an example of that?
Yes, an example will be when I'm negotiating.
Okay.
I feel a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. So when I'm negotiating,
Okay.
I feel a lot of pressure because I want to get that deal done.
Okay. So that's
Yes.
self-demand. Okay. Thank you. In your case, Romulo? What's that? Okay, and somebody else raised the hand, Sagi? ¿Dónde tienes un ejemplo de donde te has sentido bajo presión?
Sí, fue en el training pasado,
On the last training,
Ajá.
first training,
presentando para mis compañeros,
presenting for your team,
se me olvidó todo.
I just forgot everything.
Tenía que preguntarle a mi compañera qué digo.
I was needing to ask my partners, what do I have to say in this part? Okay, so you have a reference. So I think I'm going to choose Salvador because Sagi has been here already. So. Duran, I'm sorry, I don't know why I missed it, but you have your tag.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let's give a hand to Duran, please. Duran. Do you like that group? Yeah, I love it. They're great. Those are great, isn't it? So you can follow me in the manual, page 47. And for you, Duran. Yes. Duran or Duran? Duran. Sounds better, isn't it? I'll be following the steps. This is for you to create a great state of as a trainer. By the way, we will do this stepping up because when we train, we do it standing up, right? Okay. So just to be clear, you have this kind of pressure when you are negotiating.
Yes.
What kind of negotiations? Could you just give me a little bit of?
I have a software company, technology company, and I have not been able to enhance the performance of the company because I feel too much pressure when I come up to negotiating with the client. Because I feel the financial pressure.
Okay,
Right.
the financial
Yes.
pressure.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. I need to get this deal done.
How strong is that pressure?
Very.
From 0 to 10, how will you?
Wow. From 8.
8.
Yes. It's
Okay.
very high. Yeah.
And how does that affect your? We're going too fast. Okay. How are you? How does that affect your performance? The way you present, you negotiate.
I will feel a lot of anxiety.
Okay.
And I will feel myself insecure.
Okay.
For being able to accomplish.
Anxiety, insecure,
Yes.
on being able to accomplish.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are the main
Okay.
things.
And in your body, what kind of sensations do you have?
The chest. I feel the pressure in my chest.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Just to frame this, we will use the pattern starting in that context. Okay. That has to do more with selling, I guess, or is negotiating between.
Yes, yeah, it's negotiation regarding sales.
Okay.
Yes, I mean,
Okay, and then we will move it to the trainer's context, okay, presenting. Is that okay for you? Yes. Okay, so you will use it in both contexts. Okay, perfect. So what are the elements that you need to make up a rich and vibrant state of presence of mind? What are the elements that you need to make up? The resources that you need?
First of all, that I have a value proposition.
Okay, knowing that you have a value proposition,
Yes.
could that apply also in the context of training?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I need to convince myself that I will be delivering
Okay,
to the participants something really valuable to them.
okay,
Yes.
so knowing is something valuable, that whatever you're presenting has a value.
Yes.
Okay, and knowing that, in what state puts you in?
It puts me in the state of anxious, since I may know that I have a really valuable proposition, and that the anxious will come in the sense that now I need to be able to translate that value to them, to being able to sell that to them. So
I'm just curious, isn't that part of the demand? Or I'm listening to you wrong? I need to be able to, I'm just checking.
yeah, yes.
Okay, so let's go back to the same question. What resource do you need in order to handle in a better way that pressure? Whatever is the pressure?
Well, I guess I need to feel at ease.
At least
At ease, I need to feel calm.
calm. Okay, calm would be a resource.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Any other resource?
With a clear mind,
Okay,
without all these voices saying, oh,
okay. How do you call that state? Clear of mind? Do you call it the state of observer? Do you call it the state of being present? What will be the best name for that state?
Let's say it will be a state of I have this word in my mind. Calm. Just calm.
Okay, calm.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, calm. Calm could be. I was just thinking if it's without that noise, if it's with clarity, could it be something like quietness, calm and quietness, or is it the same for you?
Calm for me is to yes, to quiet those voices.
Okay.
And when I quiet those voices, then I can think clear,
Okay.
and everything will just flow.
Okay.
Right? So calm in order to things, calm in order to things to flow.
Okay.
Without any effort.
Okay. So the pressure is there, the financial pressure is there, and the state or the resource that you will need to be able to be present in that moment, even though you have that pressure, will be calm.
Yes.
Basically calm.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Any other resource, I don't know, to be centered, grounded, respectful, passion, courage, humor, connected. I don't know, I'm just mentioning a list.
Yes. Calm, and I will say to being able to have the empathy towards the participants, being able to identify how they are connecting to what I'm doing.
Okay,
So that will be very important as well as a resource.
Okay.
To listen to them.
okay.
Listen to them.
To be in a state of listening?
Yes.
Okay, yes, to calm, listening.
So I can look at their expressions. How are they capturing all the information that I'm giving them? So I can use that as a resource to improve.
Okay, yes. Okay, so that sounds good. Calm and listening. Yes, state of listening. Okay. Any other resources that's enough?
No, yes, that will do.
Okay. Yes. So let's do this, Duran. I want you to step here, as this is your state of. First, we will start as a negotiator, and we will use it later on for your trainer state. So that's the place where you're negotiating and you're under that pressure. The pressure of the financials, the pressure of I need to do this right, to negotiate right, etc. And what I want you to do is to step to one of your sides, step back to one of your sides, whatever you want, it could be that side, it could be this side, and to start building the state of calm. So where are you? Okay, yes. Good, okay. So I want you to get into that state of calmness. Calm. Remember any moment of your life where you were really calm. And let me know what frame of mind would help you to be calm, really calm in that situation, which is 1%.
Well, since I was thinking about situations in which I'm negotiating, then I guess I can frame something regarding prosperity.
Okay.
Right?
So what would be?
Because that's the pressure that I'm feeling, the financial pressure. So my frame could be something like money and prosperity flows abundantly and naturally through me. Wow. And I benefit from it.
Wow. How much does that frame put you in that state of calmness? Yeah. From 0 to 10, how much?
100%.
Okay, yes. So we'll call this the frame of prosperity, yes. Okay. Yes. Any other belief or understand that you need in order to keep this frame of prosperity in place?
Yes, it is very strong. Energy just flows. Energy just flows. Prosperity just flows.
Okay.
And I guess it is very strong because I don't guess. I have certainty.
Okay.
Because prosperity is not just money.
Okay.
So prosperity means it's actually prosperity regarding financial, health, and to serve others. So
Okay.
I guess this would help.
It's much more than money.
It's much more than
Okay. And you have now the certainty.
Yeah.
It's not a guess, this is certainty.
It's certainty.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I want you to keep that state of calmness. Okay. And bring it, stepping there to your state as a presenter, as a trainer, and also as a negotiator. Okay. So you can play those two contexts in your mind. Okay. Even though the financial issue, pressure, it's there. How much does that settle? Okay. Okay. So I want you to step to another place for building the state of listening. It could be there, the other side, could be inside. Okay. Great. So you told me the other resource would be to really listen to the people. And I don't know if you only mean listen by your ears or listen with all your body, your system, what we haven't told. Okay, to listen as we haven't told you. Okay, yes, okay.
So getting to that state, remember any experience that you have where you were really listening at that level. So what frame do you need to hold this in place, this state in place? What belief, what understanding do you need?
I'm here to serve others and to bring value to others. And this is not about me, it's about them.
Can you repeat that?
I'm here to serve others and to bring value to them. This is not about me, it's about them.
And what state puts you at? Is it only in the state of listening or something else?
Well, of course listening, but it helps me to take my ego away.
Okay. It seems allows you to be more clean.
Yeah, well, it's really powerful,
Okay.
because now I realize that when I set that frame, the pressure was left, was cast aside.
Okay.
Because now it's not about me, neither the pressure I feel.
Okay.
It's about them, it's about my clients, it's about my participants.
Okay. So have that really fully step into your state of a presenter, a trainer, a narrow semantics trainer, a negotiator, and also bring the calmness of prosperity. Notice how this settled. What happens when you think about training, presenting in the future? In the future will be tomorrow. Well, the day after tomorrow, you will start presenting. In your last presentation, and when you leave NSTT, you start delivering your trainings, the presentations. Is everything aligned?
Yeah,
Every part of you is aligned with this?
the pressure is gone.
Okay, okay. So if you think again in terms of money, financial, or any other trigger that could be happening in the trainings, it's not there anymore, okay? And you know that you can step back to have access to your calm, and you can step aside to have access to that powerful state of listening.
Yeah, the chest feels absolutely different.
Okay,
I don't feel that pressure. Now I feel like my chest is open,
okay,
and there's energy flowing.
okay, okay, great. Are you ready to make an empowering decision for it? Are you going to use it? Is it a commitment?
Oh, yes, it's a certainty.
Thank you, Duran.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much.
Give the man a good hand.
Thank you.
So, what we're going to do right now is to practice this. It's time for practice in pairs, and we will give 15 and 15 minutes. 15 minutes each. Okay? You ready?
We have an odd number, so Duran, if you could join a group of two.
Okay, sure. You live already the experience. In coming back, I will entertain some questions if you have some questions. Okay? Let's go to work. You have the whole room. 15 and 15 minutes.